King Logain will not suffer the delay of his...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings.
That's why
I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead.
What the
Endrinidukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Logain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Logain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know what help you
will
will
5, I just never got done with it. I was playing too much at once.
I haven't eaten in days.
Now
I just meant
that's
the
a thing
stream.
of beauty,
I gotta
daughter.
finish the
If you
stream.
work hard like Blanca, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that.
It must have been very difficult for you and your mother, Morrigan, to live
It looks a lot
always
prettier,
hiding
and I
from the
started
Chantry
a
and its
stream for
hunters.
it and never finished
Your
it.
pitying tone is as unwelcome as it is unnecessary, old woman. There was nothing difficult about our lives in the slightest.
But surely you must have drawn notice from time to time. No matter how powerful you claim to be, you would not wish the full attention of the Chantry.
Yeah.
Hunters did come into the wilds from time to time. They did not leave.
I think I
And the
enjoyed
interest of the Chantry was
5
never
more.
aroused. I find that difficult to believe.
I imagine you
I thought
find
4 was
many
great.
things
I think
difficult
5's
to
my
believe.
favorite, but 4's
Your own
probably
preference for
my
the
second.
leash you wear, for instance.
There are good
I
reasons
think
for
it
the
was just
world to
because
fear mages.
I had so many
even
people that I
despite our
played co-op with it. For Resident Evil 5, like that was my thing, is the co-op is what saved it. Yeah, absolutely fucking useless.
It is the
that's what you're
Assembly
gonna
who
be,
makes a
is
king,
useless
and a
during
king
the middle
who
of a
nominates
fucking
his successor.
zombie apocalypse.
None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these Dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Most memorable, by far.
Don't blind idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want.
That'd be cool.
Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin
Most
speaks
definitely.
through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender
yeah.
from his estate. Yes, you should.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive. Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont. Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was
Shouldn't be that hard to
Endrin who
port.
ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
Yeah, it kind of plays like the game I'm playing now.
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether
Would be
Balin
fun.
helped him along. You come at a sad time, stranger. I'm going home to wait it out. I suggest you
course
do
they're
the
gonna-
same.
That was pretty cool.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Excuse me, do you...
Greetings, and welcome to
I
Garen
love
Garrison's
the
luxury
old
goods
bunnies are
shop.
called nugs.
Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things
This
they come
game's
up
fucking
with.
hilarious.
What
with
was
some
I
of the
saying?
dumb shit.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Delirium enhanced. Scared shitless to talk to me. That's fucking hilarious. When I get scared. Okay, that's fucking dope. Oh, I want to grab that before I leave here. That is a fucking stupid amazing dagger. I'm gonna fuck people up with that. Colin, hit up. Nah, he may be a little too young for you to know. You know Chance Nixon?
You look like you're not from around here.
He can get the same shit.
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world.
Nice.
I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
That'd be nice. No, I'm just waiting till I catch up this month, and then I'll be good to start saving money. I just
Think
had
again.
my fucking aunt was annoying as shit, and instead of just letting me save up some money for changing the car over and everything, she did it all herself, and then just gave me the receipt and was like, "Give me money back."
Go
And I
on,
was like,
I'm out of the
"What
nug game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
So I just paid her back right away, because I was like, bruh, don't... She's one of those people that if you even borrow like a fucking dime off her, she will talk shit and like bring it up to you whenever she can.
Ancestor.
And I'm not in the mood.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors?
I'll fight a
Although,
motherfucker.
I can't imagine your ancestors.
And the car's already
reside
in my
stone.
name, so I could have just said fuck you and not paid both of them.
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith
That's
Cast.
what I would like.
I pray here
I know she
every
would
day
talk
for my
shit
son.
and push me to that.
I only wish I
and
knew
then
whether
talk
I should
shit
be
all through
asking
the
for a
town that I
safe
didn't
return
pay.
or for the
And I'm
ancestors
just
to
not in the
accept
mood.
his soul.
So like, fuck that.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their
Yeah.
arms.
It
He
just
was
needs a
so
new fuel
proud,
pump.
but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he
So I gotta give it
wasn't
some
with them.
gas when I start it, which isn't horrible. 68,000 miles. Like, other than being rusted, really a great car.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I've been talking to Zach about what I should buy when I get one. It's nice, but no matter what, you're gonna have to buy, like, different things for it. Yeah, like, no, damn near right away for most of them. You're gonna have to buy, like, a new graphics card and shit. That's why they say it, is, like, you're gonna go play a game, and you're gonna immediately need to go get a graphics card.
Maker's blessing on you.
So, like, that's why I was talking with him. He was talking about Alienware has some really nice ones that literally all you would have to change is probably that. And it should run fine without, like, skipping around and shit.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder.
No, there's a bunch of
guiding
shit
you
that I want
always.
to stream that's only PC.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
First of all, most of them are cross-platform at this point, and we can play together and still be in the same party.
Let me guess. This is where the poor people live.
Me and Zach were just doing it with fucking...
It's money for their sins. Annoying.
As you wish, I will do it.
Man, I've been trying to fucking... Just having Steam, you're good to go.
I see.
Your Steam account, your iPod.
For the fools!
Take that!
As you wish. Now we get our hands.
Let's have at it!
No, but if you pay for the Game Pass on the Xbox and you link your Steam account, like your Steam account's the same Microsoft, you keep all that. I don't.
You don't look like any
think
guardsman
you keep
I ever
games,
saw,
'cause I think
and
some
that's
of them
not
have
much
to
of a
be
uniform.
rebought. I'm not sure though.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin?
Yeah.
Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Different graphics, different how it runs.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me.
Well,
I
I
swear.
saw like a ghost game the other day that I wouldn't mind playing.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
Yeah, I was about to say that's why I'm like, there's so many that I could think of, like. Oh yeah, because I would be back on fucking Fallout New Vegas. Doing mods. Or I would definitely get it because also they do, I think Fallout London. The mod that's like a whole nother area is on that one, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm definitely going to here soon. As soon as I get caught up on all this shit, I definitely will be. Having to buy new parts every fucking other week.
What have you there? A mirror?
For her.
It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly. Ah, then it is a bribe of sorts. That I am more comfortable with, I admit. I promise nothing, but I will endeavor to improve my demeanor then, as you request.
Yeah. Oh, with how much we stare at screen.
Your clothes are so
eyes going
fancy.
to shit.
Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dot left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
That is the dumbest. That's. I make it on after this stream here. I'm about done with it.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple. Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the Diamond Quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill? I'll just stay out of your way, then.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please, have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
When did you used to do it?
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to.
Oh yeah,
But
because you
no,
get paid bi-weekly
I can't
now.
bear to even think of it. I wish there were. My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I
Yeah.
never went hungry
On top
before.
of that,
Now
what
it's
are you
all
really
gone.
gonna do? Make me
And
move
it's my own
fucking
fault.
trailer? 'Cause you're gonna have to
Ancestors
buy my
cursed
trailer
me,
from
but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
Yeah, you're gonna spend more money on that than just waiting for your shit.
I fell in love. He seemed so exotic, you know, tough and smart, and never had to bow his head to anyone. He was casteless, and I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status. But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agreed
my
to
rent in my
abandon the
pocket
child
actually
in the
right now.
deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a
mine's
stiff-necked
sitting in my
man.
pocket, but I was-
His name is Ordell, and he's usually at
I was
Tapster's in the
short
evening.
because I
do
had
not think he
used
will
my
listen to
daily
you.
pay to give me
But I will
money
wait anxiously
throughout the
to see
week.
if you can do what you promise.
So I had to use my daily pay and grab like $20 off my next paycheck. I really love that my company has that though. So I can just take from next week's and the check after that's paycheck.
The task is finished. It is over.
Well, the next motherfucker that quits at my job site and it's full time, I'm telling you to come in. And I think you should apply for GAF. Not Allied where doing security, but GAF is hiring like $25 an hour for forklift drivers. 25. One of them's making 27 already.
What is that
Dude,
smell?
for the
Dwarven
fucking
vomit.
second shift supervisor for production, I think the salary's like 80,000 a year, 90,000 a year or something like that. And they don't require a bachelor's degree, but they would like it. But I have a feeling they're gonna settle for someone without. Like I was just talking with the
Welcome to
their
Jan Family
production
Harbors.
manager.
I must say,
because they have an
you
actual
look like our
production
type of
manager
people.
over their
Looking for a new set of
supervisors
mail. At
under
Janar's,
the
we have
plant
everything from
manager
leather to platinum.
itself. And he was like, dude, I don't even have a fucking bachelor's degree.
Of course. Keep in mind,
I was
we
like,
also take
okay,
items on
then what the
trade.
fuck? Do you want the person under you to have one? He was like, no, that's just what they put on there. He's like, they put that on almost everything that we fucking have people apply for. I was like, shut up before I apply. Stop talking to me.
A Trust Valar stranger. Here for armor
I
or
like my
conversation?
job. Dude, I can't wait.
Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
Oh, I get it.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again.
People I worked with.
Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna
Sometimes
knows
they drive
that.
me
It's
fucking
just
nuts
a
with their
childhood
bullshit.
fantasy that dies hard.
But that's gonna be anyone you
Please,
work with.
if you see her,
Oh, mine
send her back
definitely.
and let me talk some sense into her.
I like bullshitting with them, but like, it's more like the dumb call-offs and shit that piss me off. Oh fuck, dude. Too many fucking times will I get the dumbest of dumb call-offs. I wish I didn't have that issue. Push objective, never heard of it. Damn, I don't even remember if I did an intro to this.
The social strata
video.
quickly
You have
makes
come at a
itself
difficult
evident no
time.
matter where one
Orzammar
goes.
is ailing for want of a king.
Fuck it.
Questions
I'll do the
arise
next one.
regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a cath. Favoritism to the castless suspected.
Doing all the stuff.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past.
So this is the
How
seat
long
of the
can he
king.
ignore that
Except he
Orzammar
isn't
must
sitting there at the
change to
moment, I
survive?
suppose.
What's here? Chamber of the Assembly. And then farther down is where I can find the shaper. Yeah.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memory? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dusttown. They couldn't know the value.
I was just there too. Ain't that about a son of a bitch?
Something on your mind?
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? What sort of charities do you mean? Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Oof. Got that done. I love that sometimes I have like the dumbest of dumb missions where it's just like, hey, talk to this dude. Hey, talk to this dude. Alright, you're done. I'll take money for that. And XP. Fuck yeah, send it. Stupid.
What? Now.
Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. There you go. Alright, so I gotta get my dexterity up because I can't get that fucking person without it.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Devorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight. Wait, we must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Haramont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Haramont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence? Which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Yeah, I'm not